The next one is the in functions. In functions, we can pass the parameters. We can pass the parameters in two ways. We can pass the parameters in two ways. That is, first one call by value, and second one call by address. Call by value and call by address. We also call it as a pass by value. We also call it as a pass by address or call by reference or call by pointers. The address is nothing but pointers. Okay. So here, what is call by value? Call by value means here we pass the value as parameter. We pass the values to the function. Here we pass the values to the function. Okay. So from where we are passing? Okay. From where we are passing? To and fro. From where we are passing? To and fro. So from suppose from main function to other function, we are passing the parameters from main function to other functions. So here we have to pass the parameters. The parameters from main function we are passing are called the actual parameters. Who received the parameters, the values who received, we call it as a formal parameters. Okay. So the values, the parameters from main function, we are sending the parameters from main to the other function. So those parameters we call it as actual, and who receive we call it as a formal. So already we have seen this addition example in the previous. Now let us see the another example also. Okay. Now that is the call by value. We are passing the value to the function. Okay. Now call by reference. So what is meant by call by reference or call by address? Here, instead of parameters, instead of values, here we pass the address. Here we pass the address to the function. Here we pass the address to the function. Here we pass the values. One copy of data we are passing. One copy of data we are passing to the function. Okay, one copy of data we are passing to the function. So that is the call by value. So in call by reference, here we pass the address to the function. Okay, so to pass the address, we use the symbol asterisk. We use the symbol asterisk to pass the pointers address to the function. Okay, now let us see the example of first call by value. Let us see the example of call by value. Okay, now let us swap two values. Let us swap two values using function. Now let us write the program, swap program using function. Okay. So for that we are not returning any value, just passing the parameters. We are not returning any value. So that's why not returning so void. What is the name of the function? Swap. So here we are passing the two parameters, that is int x and int y. This is the declaration. And next void main. Void main. Okay. So to pass two parameters to the function, we must declare those variables also in the main. Now let us see. Okay. So what is the function here? Swap. Int x, int y. Here whatever you declared in the function, that will be matches when we write a function definition also. So what is the return type here? Void. So in function definition, what is the return type? Void. What is the spelling function name? Swap. So here also the same spelling should be followed, swap. If we use capital letters, here also we have to use capital letters. And next here x comma y. What are the variable names? X and y. So here also we write x and y. We should not change the name of the variables. Okay, that is. Now, so the data is communicated from two end. The data is communicated between main function to the swap function. The data is communication between main function to the swap function. So how the data is communicated? Because we are passing the parameter from one function to the another function. So there is a communication between one function to the other function. Okay. Now see, int a comma b. Okay. A equals to 10, b equals to 15. So what are the AB values? 10 and 15. Now pass those parameters to the function swap. Pass those parameters to the function swap. Okay. So before passing, just I am printing the values A and B. Printf A equals to %LD, B equals to %LD, A comma B. Okay. Then now pass those parameters to the function. Okay. After passing the parameters, again I am printing the values A equals to %LD. Next b equals to %LD, that is A comma B. Okay. So there is a little confusion here. I will use another paper. Start the same example again. Okay. The same example I am writing again without confusion. Void swap into x comma into y. This is the declaration. Void main, okay, into A comma B, A equals to 10, B equals to 16. Now before passing parameters to the function, just I am printing the values. Just I am printing the values AB. Now pass the parameters to the function. This is the way to pass the parameters. So after passing the parameters, again I am printing the values. A equals to %LD, B equals to %LD, A comma B. That's all. Now write the function void swap. Okay, int x comma int y. Now this is, so here, so A value is received to the x, B value is received to the y. So what happens here? Just declare the another variable temp. Temp equals to x, x equals to y, y equals to temp. To swap two values, you need the third variable. By using the temporary variable, swapping two values. Now print the values of x and y. X equals to %LD, y equals to %LD, x comma y. That is. Okay. Now see. So what is this? Function declaration. This is function declaration and this is the function calling. Okay. And this is the function definition. This is the function definition. Okay. Now, so here A, B are the actual parameters, because we are passing A, B to the function swap. Now x, y are the formal parameters. So which values we are passing? We are passing the A value, we are passing the B value. Who is receiving? X is receiving, Y is receiving. So A value is assigned to the X, B value is assigned to the Y. So we are passing A value and the B value. So those parameters we call it as actual parameters. Who are receiving? Those are the formal parameters. Okay. Now, so whatever, there is a manipulation in the X and Y. Now let us see the output. Okay. Now, so in the main function, we declare the variables A, B. What is A value? 10. What is the B value? 16. So what we get here? A equals to 10, B equals to 16. So this is the. Next we are passing A value, B value to the swap function. Okay. Now the control is goes to the function where it is in the program. Okay. So what is the A value 10 is received by X and B value 16 is received to the Y, received by Y. Okay. Now here what happened? Swapping. Here swapping takes place. So this code is the swapping. So X value 10 is assigned to the temp, Y 16 is assigned to the X and X 10 is assigned to the Y. Now what is X value? We get the X value. X equals to 10, X equals to 16, Y equals to 10. So swapped. Here x value, y value swapped. So here x value, y value swapped. Then after it back to the main function. It back to the function. Okay. Then what is the next step here? A value. What is A value? 10. What is the B value? 16. What is the A value? 10. What is the B value? 16. So what we expect? A is 16, B is 10. We expect A is 16, B is 10. But it does not. Because whatever the changes occurred in the swap function, that does not affect to the A and B. So here copy of data is passed to the function. Copy of data is passed to the function. Okay. So whatever changes occurred in the function, that does not affect to the actual parameters. That does not affect to the actual parameters. Here these are the actual data and this is the copy of A and B. A, B are the actual data. X, Y are the copy of A and B. So the changes occurred in the function, that does not affect to the A and B. But the changes occurred in the function, that does not affect to the actual parameters. So that is called by value. So because we passed a copy of data, a piece of copy of data, okay, one copy of data to the parameters. So the A value is the original data. A and B are the actual data, original values. A copy is passed to the X, a copy of B value is passed to the Y. So there is some changes occurred in the function, that does not affect to the A and B. So that is the call by value. So we will see call by reference in the next video. Thank you.